We have music and PE teachers at our schools. My PE teacher and music teacher, they both share. They do 3 days at my school and 2 days at another school. Where is the time for them to actually take some time and plan for activities other than teaching just that music program? So in as much as Sign Up wants to look at teachers doing a lot of the work in terms of getting children to sign up, we really have to go and do some assessment in schools and re-educate, retrain our teachers so that they will be equipped to handle what Sign Up demands of us. While at the convent, I took part in athletics, and we were privileged to have 4 volunteer coaches in the persons of Michael Midget-Pierre, Ali Black, Overton Lambert, and Dudley, thank you, Victor Dudley. Each trained in a particular house. We used to get up at 5 o'clock every morning and go to train at Victoria Park. We used to train in the afternoon as well, and we did it just for the love of it. And there were people who assigned themselves to us and dedicated themselves to training us. These days you cannot find that. And parents sent us. We enjoyed it. And all we knew we were getting was a little piece of certificate. Whereas today our children are getting so much more. So much more. So, as Sign Up demands much of us as teachers, we need to investigate what is happening at our schools and see how we, the ministry, can work together to ensure that Sign Up really, really works at our school. It would probably take a policy statement to ensure that enrichment forms part of the curriculum at every single school, from infant, primary, and secondary, so that Sign Up can do what it's supposed to do. For our curriculum has not changed so drastically at the infant level. What you find now is that the focus is so much on examinations, too much pressure from parents, from the ministry. You are ranked. You have to be up there. If you're not up there, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But are we looking at the socio-economic conditions that our children are living in? The ministry had asked for a wish list a couple of years ago, and the first thing on my wish list was, I need a counselor for my school, full stop. Give me that. We arranged it. I got a teacher to serve as a student support teacher. She's been working wonders. If it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably go off already, because the situations that our children are living under are very, very bad. And if we don't help our children from there, the Sign Up program is not going to work. Money, 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 money is the order of the day. Without money, there's so little that you can do. We started a breakfast program for 15 children a couple of years ago. We're up to 50 something. And after Hurricane Thomas, you could imagine. And gas prices have gone up. And children who don't usually come for breakfast, when their parents gas finish in the morning, miss, my mother gas finish, can I get breakfast today? So there are a lot of little issues that we have to deal with so that we can really get Sign Up to work the way we want it to work. When children get to grade 6, if they are members of some group or something, parents say, no more for that. It's lessons and schoolwork. Schoolwork and lessons, schoolwork and lessons. Okay? We have children in the Marshall Youth Orchestra. They're based at Marshall School. And those who are in grade 6, some of them, they have to go to lessons. So, they're not there anymore. Those who have passed for secondary school, they can't come every day as they used to when they were at primary school. because they have work to do, and their parents, you form one, you have to get it right, you have to get high grades, etc. So we have to look at these things because they really do affect the programs that we set for our children. Through the years, I've noticed that migration has affected clubs and other organizations. As people moved from the smaller to the larger communities, gaps have been left, and no one has filled the gaps left because no one wants to volunteer. Volunteerism is expensive. To be a volunteer is expensive. I remember at the time when my club was going through financial difficulties, a few of us used to push our hands in our pockets and pay the affiliation fees so that we could continue to participate. So we need to be mindful of that. In addition to that, with migration, you find that the organizations deplete or they become defunct. When people lose interest as well, they die. Also, as we grow older, economically, we have to survive. We have to train ourselves because the world demands a certificate. So we have to go to study. And so that has affected club structure, sporting organizations, and other organizations. The high cost of travel and equipment, despite government duty-free reliefs, also affect the programs that you have. So we have to be mindful of that. In the past, we used to travel nearly every year. Now, you can't travel as you would like to because it's expensive. Before, our clubs were more community-based and supported. I'm sure you could remember the classical football rivalries between Castries and Rosalie and Vieux-Fort. Volleyball, Cicero Seagulls. If you didn't hear that name in volleyball, there was no volleyball. With netball, it was Soufre and Miku and Shamrock and Le Boucan, etc. There was clean rivalry as well. How do we engender that in our youth of today who want it now, win at all costs, etc.? So we have to look at all of those things with our sign-up program. We have changes in individual attitudes and lifestyles and group dynamics. Behavior patterns are changing. Our youth are now more interested, seem to be more interested in the video games instead of outdoor sports and other outdoor activities. So we need to look at all these areas, and I am saying, my point here is, let us try at the school level. It's true it's going to be demanding on us teachers, but if we do all in our power to engender that spirit of working together from a very young age, our children will naturally grow into that sign-up mentality, and so it will be easier for us. As Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old enough, he will not depart from it. I thank you.